Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Operation Riptide is here. Everybody is excited for new skins. A lot of people are opening cases and putting a lot of money into collection drops. And you are probably in all of that chaos and probably want to make some profit or at least not lose money while the operation is going on. Or on the other case, you see that the prices or maybe all of items are going down at the moment and want to get a good deal. So let's look at what you should do at the moment, how all the changes will affect skin prices and what the long-term effects of the operation will be. Please keep in mind that this is just my opinion on things and I do CSGO trading and CSGO skins for a long time, but in the end there are so many variables which you have to include. Nobody can predict the future 100%. Let's start and look at the new items and all the changes that the operation made and see how they will affect the market and skin prices. So we can see on how you can profit from Operation Riptide. Before the video starts, a quick disclaimer to subscribe to my channel. I put a lot of effort into my videos, and if you subscribed and ring the bell, it is the best way to get notified. Thanks! Operation Riptide is here and features one new case with the Riptide knives, which are the gamma finishes for the second generation of knives, which are Butterfly, Falchion, Shadow Daggers, Bowie and Huntsman. There are also 4 new collections, and one of these is the Train 21, which is easily accessible in the item shop. More on that later. There are new agents, new patches, 2 new sticker collections, and there are also some weapon and map adjustments. For example, Dust 2, what the duck happened there. But let's go back to the items, weapons and skins and see how they will be affected by these changes. First, the market in general. Like with every big update operation, the market is flooded with people selling their old skins. They want to buy the operation pass or the new items from that. This could be a really good opportunity to invest some money into skins or get your hands on a skin that you always wanted. Most skins are about 20% cheaper, but you can look for better deals too. There are some items that are off more than 50% of their old price. More on that later. For example, you can buy an AK Redline Field Tested at the moment for $10 instead of $12. So a good deal there. The operation also brings new and old players back to the game. And combining that with the next major that will take place in 1 month, I expect CSGO to get a good player base again. Even if it's only temporary, it really depends what Valve is doing. But with that, I expect most item prices to go up as well. Because we have seen it in the past, after the last operation, there were not enough items for everybody. So the prices of all the old cases went up and the prices of skins in general went up a lot. I expect that to happen again. But let's look at the items and skins in general. The Deagle. The Deagle is a fan favorite since it came to Counter-Strike decades ago. But nerfing it to a 3-hit instead of a 2-hit body kill, close range, will make other pistols a more promising choice. I do not expect a big change in the prices of CSGO skins, but I think that we will see more people playing alternate pistols in the future. Second, M4A4 and the silenced version. Nerfing or buffing one of these has always changed prices and playstyle of the whole community. After the last big nerf for the M4A1S, the M4 was the gun to go, as it was better in nearly every aspect except the silencer. After the last updates over the last month, the Silenced Brother came back a lot, and with the recent damage buff I expect it to be played about 40 to 50% of the community again. Or at least after the pros use it again in the next major, but we will see how that turns out. This will have a long lasting impact on the prices of these skins. So I think at the moment is a really good time to get your hands on the new M4A1S skin. For example, the Icarus fell, even though the M4A1 got buffed, the prices of the skin dropped due to the operation. I think it will go up more than the price it had been before, so I think at the moment it's a really good price to buy these. Dual Lilies. Pretty much same with the Deagle. I expect these to be played more, especially on T-side eco-rushes, but I don't think that it will have a big effect on skin prices. But in the end, same with the Deagle, there is some potential here. The new knives. Maybe the biggest change and probably the point everybody's been waiting for. The new knives are something the community has rooted for many years. Now you can finally get your hands on a Butterfly Emerald. I've seen that there's only one at the moment in the world, so you have to be really lucky or put a lot of money into the game to get one. As this is the second generation of these finishes, I expect the high tier items from the first generation to get a price bump. Sure, the M9 or Karambit Emerald are legendary items, but have a good alternative, like the new ones. There could be some price differences here. And also keep in mind that the old emeralds, like Karambit or M9, are not that easy to get. At the moment, there are so many Riptide cases being opened, so I expect a lot of emeralds being unboxed. I also think that the lower emeralds and the lower gamma finishes in general, like the God Emerald, the God Autotronic, Flipknife Black Laminate or something, will have a price bump because they have new similar priced alternatives, like the Shadow Daggers, the Bowie Knife, the Huntsman. So I expect them to have a little bit of a price dump. It will be especially interesting to see the price of the Butterfly Emerald develop, as the Doppler alternatives of the Butterfly are some of the most expensive items in the game. Something different I think is happening to the lore ones. The new lore lives doesn't look that good in my opinion. So the Butterfly lore is a legendary knife and will be really expensive, but I think that the M9 will in long term stay at the top here. Next one, the Glock. The Glock Gamma Doppler. The Glock Gamma Doppler is the first skin in CSGO that features a Doppler finish on a weapon. Why is that special? Because it means that you can get one of the legendary gems there. So you can get a Glock Gamma Doppler Emerald face. What is interesting is the way that you acquire these. You pay 100 operation stars or 38.50 euros for a red Train 2014 skin. This can be the M4 the Collation or the Glock Gamma Doppler in 4 phases or the Emerald. Of course you want the Emerald one, and this one is already selling for several $100, while the M4 and the Glock in other phases only sells for around 4 or 50 euros. So please don't put your money onto this, the odds are really not in your favor. I don't like this, to be honest, because it makes a legendary skin like the Emerald quite common, and getting is a bigger gamble and money waste than opening cases already is. But it's really interesting to see how the prices will develop here. What your chance is here at the moment, which I think is really interesting, is the fact that you can easily snipe good faces, at least on the knives these are good faces, at the phase 4 or the phase 2, with normal market price, because so many of these are unboxed at the moment and people just throwing them onto the market. And it will take some days or weeks until like a price policy of these phases is developed. So at the moment, if you buy a phase 4, for example, or if you want to buy a Glock Gamma Doppler, try to buy a phase 4 or phase 2. Because normally these are more worthy than the other ones. And at the moment you can get them at normal market price. I've also seen some emeralds being sold at market price. So if you have some money to spend, like you need about 50 euros for the most expensive one, you can try to snipe off an emerald off the market. I've seen it. I just refreshed the page sometime and there was an emerald selling for market price. So please, if you get an emerald, don't sell it for market price. And if you're lucky and have some time, you can try to snipe one there. The agents. The new agents are really T-side in my opinion. And if you look at the prices on the market, you see that as well. In my opinion, the old CT agent skins just look better and are way cheaper than the new ones. So I expect a small long-term price bump to skins like the old CT agent Ava, and a big dump to the old T skins. If you look at the market at the moment, you can see that some of these are over 50% down of their old value. So if you are interested in the old agent skins, this is probably the time to buy. Holo stickers in different colors. This changes the whole sticker game. The new holo stickers can be found in 4 different color variations. This won't do a lot now, but it will be really interesting to see if that scheme goes on. And maybe we will have different color variations on stickers in the future. Just imagine the old Kato 2014 stickers in different holo colors. With the new stickers at the new major, this could be a reality. So if that comes to the next major, it will be really interesting to see how the prices develop here. And there could be some stickers where just the other color variation will be more expensive than the other one. Gloves. No new gloves were introduced while the demand of the price of them is already really high. If the next case with the $1 million skin competition doesn't introduce them, I expect gloves to get even more expensive. Just look at the prices of Vice gloves. They're still over $1,000 US. And gloves are not a fan favorite, but I think that the next month we will see a price increase here. What do you think of the new operation? And what do you think about the prices and how they will develop? If you know of any other items that the operation will affect the price of, please leave it in the comment below. Yeah, I think that wraps up pretty good. I am Neon, and I see you guys in the next one.